Okay, so today we're going hands free, and I hope you can hear me well because today I have a couple things that I want to talk about with you and requires demonstration. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk about practical things and strategies that I do to keep myself happy and motivated during work. All right, you with me? Okay, let's get started.
Okay, let's go.
So today's episode is going to be more a little bit interactive. So if you're watching me on video, this is great. If you're listening to this in audio, I would suggest going to YouTube and watching the video because it's going to be a lot more helpful. But I will give you a description of different things that I'm holding as I go. Okay? So first of all, I want to talk about the attitude that you must have at work. I work from home, so I have to create a space where I feel motivated and I feel at ease but not too comfortable because if you're too comfortable you may get sleepy. We don't want to get sleepy. We need to be on fire, on fire, on fire. Okay? So, what I do also is a couple things I want to talk about remote workers, okay? If you are not a remote worker or if you want to be a remote worker and you're thinking that it's going to be that you're going to be in your sweatpants all day and that you're going to be looking as grimy or as ugly or as a mop as you can absolutely can do that. Be my guest. But will it help your productivity, my friend? I don't think so. Especially if you're a girl. I don't think so. Okay, so you see how I'm dressed right now, and if you don't, I'm gonna let you know that I'm wearing a neon crop top with a button down neon pink shirt that has a white tiger in the back. Super cute. And I'm wearing beautiful makeup, and my hair is up on a half bun. I know. I'm so happy my hair is long enough to create this here little bun. Anyway, the point is, I put some effort into my look for you, but also for me. Because if I come in here looking like a mop, I'm going to feel insecure. I'm not going to feel my best. I don't feel like I can perform my best. So I'm not going to do good for you or for me. So hold on, I messed up my own shirt. Okay, let's get that. Like, okay, I steamed this shirt. Okay, that's how much effort I put into my YouTube videos. Just so you know. The point is, when you look good, and my philosophy is when you look good, you feel good, you do good. Okay, especially if you're a girl. Guys can get away with a lot of things. They just like comb their hair, brush their teeth, clean the face, we hope. And they just put on a hoodie and they look, rugged and handsome. Depends on the guy. Yes, they do get away with a lot of things. But we girls gotta put in an effort, okay, girl? You gotta put on that nice mascara, that bold lipstick, so you feel like the diva that you are, okay? But people in my office call me the office diva, and they literally text me like, "Are you wearing your lipstick? Because we need sales today." I think it's turning into a rumored good luck charm. But guys, let me tell you, I've always been this way. I always loved to look good, and because this is the way it makes me feel. Okay, I'm very much in my feelings, if and I do everything I can to make myself feel good. And don't let anybody, shame you about it. This is not selfish, okay? This is self-care and productivity. And if someone comes at you and tells you that it's selfish, then you can tell them that it's shellfish and they're allergic and should stay away from you. Stupid jokes I come up with, I swear. Um, but exactly. So you invest in yourself, right? So we've been talking in this channel about skills, about things you have to work on and acquire to meet your goals. But the most important thing that you can control and that is with you all the time is your human body, my friend. Is your look, the way you present yourself to you, not to the world, to you. Because you work remote, who else is here? Maya and Ava, my dogs, they are here. They don't care about how their mom looks. It's not for anybody else but yourself. So if you look good, you feel good, you do good. The second thing is I have really good food. I must have my coffee in the morning. It has to be the brand that I like. I like to froth it and make it a cappuccino. And I have a pink mug warmer next to me just because I love the color pink and it's pretty and it's functional. Two things I love, pretty and functional. So now that we have our, and then I also have food prepared for me later. I usually go because in the morning I'm really not a big breakfast eater, not that early in the morning. So I'll have like a sourdough sandwich or like piece of sourdough bread with butter, just to make my tummy feel good, or like a little bit of oatmeal, something nice and warm and soft, because I cannot eat something as strong as like eggs and none of that in the morning. It's too much. So those are some of the things of my morning routine that I do to make myself feel good. I also wear my favorite perfume. The only one smelling it is me, and I believe in aromatherapy, okay? The smell makes your mood uplift. And I also put on some good music when I'm not making before my calls. I hype myself up. Motivational podcast, a morning meditation, really good reggaeton music. If I'm feeling like hyping myself up with like Bad Bunny, Carol G, I'm gonna do that. If I feel like I am in my blues era and I love Olivia Dean, I'm gonna put on Olivia Dean or Amy Winehouse. Praise the queen. Also, I'm not a morning person. So I have to do all these extra steps to keep myself or to like wake myself up so that I am in the best vibe for when I am dialing. So, looking good, smelling good, being caffeinated, and having a cozy tummy is very essential for my line of work. Because remember in my last episode when I said I'm obsessed with my tone? If you are if you're having a bad morning, it's gonna project in your voice box, my friend. Don't try it. Just get those frogs out and just I talk to myself, I talk to my dogs. I'm like, girls, you need to get your breakfast going because mommy needs to work and I gotta clean everything that they do in the morning. And I'm a dog mom. That's what I do. I take care of me, take care of my dogs. So we are motivated. And I work in the East Coast and I live in Texas. What does that mean? It means that I am starting my day at 7:30 a.m., my friend. And I am not a morning person. I am a night owl. This here video is filmed at night because it's when I have my most powerful energy is at night. I really am not a morning person. I'm telling you the truth. And it takes every ounce of my soul to be calling people at 8 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. EST. So now, if you're a morning person, that probably works for you. You're one of those people that like be jogging at 5:45. That's perfect for you. Not that person. Next thing, right? So next thing that keeps me motivated and gets me happy and a good mood to keep working, practical stuff. You work from home and not in an office, you won't have the things you need available. Like you won't know what you need until you need it. For example, one day I had acid reflux. Where the heck is the acid reflux medicine? I don't know. I just moved. Biggest tip, put everything you might need right next to you. So I have my acid reflux medication, I have my migraine medication, I have my daily vitamins next to me. Anything that might go wrong, I have it right there next to me. Even an antibiotic, like the rubbing one, just in case you get a cut or something, I have it there. I don't know. I may get a paper cut. I don't know. You have it there. It's there when you need it and in case you need it. Moving on. Okay. I also invested in a weightless wireless headset that is good for me because like I said, I have migraines. So I don't like to have too much pressure on my head. This bun right here is like loose. Okay, that's a loosey goosey. Like I don't like anything too tight on my head. And some days I can't even stand that. So I have, just in case, I love microphones, as you can see. So I'll have my Yeti microphone. I'll use the Yeti to call. It looks like I'm podcasting, I swear. And it is kind of is a vibe, you know? So I like doing that when I don't use my headset. I use that. Um, so those are things that keep me also comfortable. The worst thing you can have is a migraine when you're calling. It is the worst feeling. I have some snacks like some almonds, some cheeses, whatever I need, like in the middle of the morning, like mid morning, you may need something to snack on. That's another thing I do. Now to the practical things that I have, items that I have that help me um, stay motivated. It's like I don't like to do anything ordinary. As you can see, I don't do ordinary. I wasn't born ordinary. So everything has a little twist. I like to have these colored pens. So depending on my mood that day, I will choose a color and that's what I write with for the rest of the day. These are all colored, different colors like pastels or whatever, and they're also very lightweight. I I'm very particular, as you can notice. I don't like things that are too heavy when I'm writing. So these are very lightweight and I like that it has like a little spinny ball there, like right here. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. I don't know why I like to like see it and play with it. And I just like these pens, man. They're very lightweight, very cool. I like these colors. This one matches my shirt. Oh no, these match for sure. Like this is a vibe. This is my vibe right now. These highlighters, bro. Anyway, um, so that's the kind of stuff I use. So I use these color pens, and I got a little pink cup holder today, like a pen holder that spins around. It's so cute. And I'll put all my stuff there. Next thing I have, I like to use a legal pad to write my things. So I got this legal pad folder on Amazon. It is faux leather or fox leather, not real leather. Okay, I don't buy anything real leather. Like protect the cows. What? And then inside it, and then you'll see here. You see? Here, you'll see that it has two spaces. One is for the legal pad, and one is for whatever else you want next to it, like papers or anything. And in the middle, you'll have a section for to put the pen. If you've seen my last episode, I was talking about how I track everything. This is my secret, y'all. So I use the legal pad. I write everything, okay? Everything down, and I'm not going to show you my notes because no, I can't do that. It's like confidential. But basically, I write down everything here, and I'll put a little cue next to it if it's a quote. If it's customer service that I'm doing, it'll say CS, customer service. So I'll have like, okay, today's date. I like last April, I had from April, I started April 6th because from April 1st to 6th, I didn't quote anything. So I started April 6th and I just start 1, 2, 3. Okay. And at the end of the day, I cross them out and be like, okay, how many was that? Six. Okay, six. And start counting. And then next to it, I'll put like a little stick if I have a sale, but like 1 sale, 2 sale. And I'll do an arrow, um, like a little doodle from an arrow from when I quoted. It could be that one day this happened. I quoted and sold that same day. Like that was one hit wonder or something. You know, one of those days that you just quote and sell. Boom. That's uh, that's that is great to have, and that's what you want. That's the goal. But usually, what happens is I'll quote someone and then I'll convert them later in the month. I'll just have to keep calling them or whatever, or it's that they can't do it for whatever reason that they may have. They just want to close at a later date. Great, I'll call them at a later date. That's usually what happens. So I'll just make an arrow like, okay, from this quote on the 6th, it closed on the 16th, and I'll be and I'll put it sale. I have this notebook that I got on Amazon. As you can see, it's a commission sales tracker. So it's a logbook. It's commission sales logbook. So basically, I'm laughing at myself. I put property of Victoria Farrell, like as if it's gonna get lost in my house. It could. So what I do, let's see if we can see something like that. You'll see like what I write is I'll write like the name of the customer and how many items they had and the amount, and then I'll just put the percentage next to it, and I have a tally. So basically that was February. Let me show you April. It's a lot fuller and full of like scribbles. I'm gonna try and cover the names like this. Okay, so kind of like that. So as we were going through the month, I just kept calculating like what would be the amount of commission based on the amount of items. And then at the bottom, I wrote quoted, set it 70 quotes. And then I said conversion rate was about 27%. And then, you know, someone said that because I speak Spanish, a lot of people that I was converting were Spanish speakers. So your girl went ahead and did that math right here, and it says, and I quote, of these 19 sales, 0.02% are Spanish speakers, and a total of 97% are English speakers. So, Nancy, keep talking smack about me. I'll prove you wrong every time. So those are kind of things that I use, are practical stuff that I use in my daily. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys, this is my favorite. So this is my sales bell. As you can see, it's a dinger. So every time that we make a sale, we write in the chat ding. So if it's like 4 items, you'll have 4 dings. Ding, ding, ding. And I thought that was kind of boring because I'm here by myself writing ding, ding, ding. How boring is that? How about if you go, that's more effective, way more fun. And all of these I got on Amazon, and I should definitely do some affiliate links if you guys want to get them. And let me see, I'll figure out how to do that. I'll link them down below. These come in different colors. I thought yellow is cute because, you know, a happy face is yellow, but they come in purple, like magenta, blue, different colors. So if you want to get that, it's super motivational because in a real office, you'll have a bell that you can like ring. But I don't have a real office. I work from home. So how are we going to keep ourselves motivated, y'all? Remember what I said? You got to look good, feel good, do good. And on top of that, you got to ring that bell. So those are the practical things. I'm gonna say practical, quote unquote, because none of this is practical at all. It's just practical to me, of things and tricks and routines that I do to keep myself motivated at working at home. Okay, and if you like this episode, if you have your own little routines and quirks, please go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I really want to know what else other people do when they work from home. Like, what else do you guys do? Like, I do all these crazy stuff and I feel so alone. Like, I don't know what other people do. So if you could just let me know in the comments, that would be great, so I don't feel so alone in my quirkiness. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this content, please support this channel by sharing it to someone who may need it, to liking and subscribing, and don't forget to follow She is a Beast wherever you listen to podcasts. All right, thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye.